through food and water. Diseases such as typhoid, cholera, dysentery, and other intestinal infections can spread through contaminated food and water. Waterborne diseases, germs from an infected person, can enter water when they bathe, wash, or defecate near a water source. When this contaminated water is consumed, it causes infections. Infections in pools, germs from ear, nasal passage, and throat infections commonly spread in swimming pools. Food contamination, typhoid, and stomach infections can occur by eating contaminated food. Flies can carry germs from garbage and drop them on uncovered food, which becomes a source of infection. Food spoilage. Bacteria multiply faster in warm conditions, causing milk and food to spoil quickly in summer, leading to infections. Note: to prevent food and waterborne diseases, always store food and drinking water in clean covered utensils. Use proper filtration systems in swimming pools to ensure clean water. Through direct contact, diseases like conjunctivitis, eye infection, and scabies, skin infection, spread through direct contact or by sharing items like towels and combs. Communicable diseases: causes, transmission, effects, and symptoms. Disease, modes of transmission, parts affected, effects and symptoms. Cholera, contaminated food, water, stomach and intestine vomiting, acute diarrhea, extreme thirst, muscle cramps. Tuberculosis, air, lungs, or any body part, coughing, chest pain. Symptoms vary for other parts. Typhoid, contaminated food, water, direct contact with contaminated feces, stomach and intestine, stomach pain, loss of appetite, constipation, cough, headache. Diphtheria, air droplets, articles of infected person throat, upper trachea, sore throat, pain, fever, hoarseness, nasal discharge. Botulism, improperly canned food, nervous system fatigue, dizziness, muscular weakness, paralysis. COVID-19, air droplets, direct contact, contaminated surfaces, respiratory system, other organs, fever, cough, difficulty breathing, fatigue, loss of taste or smell, body aches. Chickenpox, direct contact with infected person, air droplets, skin fever, itchy rashes with pink spots, tiny blisters, scabs after 4-5 days. Influenza, air droplets, upper respiratory tract fever, body ache. Common cold, air droplets, upper respiratory system, watery eyes, dry throat, headache, runny nose. Hepatitis, contaminated food and water indirect, blood tattoo, needles direct, liver jaundice, fever, nausea, headache, liver pain, redness of hands and feet. Measles droplet infection through coughing, sneezing, spitting, skin, sore throat, runny nose, watery eyes, dry cough, fever, whitish spots inside cheeks, red rashes on body. Pilliam, Yelitis, contaminated food, water, person-to-person contact, nervous system, irreversible paralysis in limbs. Ringworm, direct contact, skin red, itchy, scaly or raised patches, blisters, redder edges resembling a ring. 8H, Late's foot, direct contact, skin itching, scaling, cracking and redness between toes or on the soles of feet, blisters. Through insects. Insects can carry disease-causing germs and are called vectors. Piles of waste and stagnant water provide breeding grounds for insects like mosquitoes, flies, ticks, and mites. When these insects come into contact with garbage, sewage, or excreta, microbes can adhere to their body parts and be transferred to exposed food or wounds, potentially causing infections. Malaria, dengue, and yellow fever spread through insects. Malaria spreads through the bite of the female Anopheles mosquito, while dengue and yellow fever are spread by the female Aedes mosquito. Common vector-borne diseases. Malaria. Pathogen Plasmodium, a type of protozoa. Vector female Anopheles mosquito. Effects and symptoms: periodic fever with chills, decrease in red blood cell count. Dengue. Pathogen dengue, a virus vector Aedes mosquito. Effects and symptoms: high fever, bleeding, reduction in platelet count.
Yellow fever pathogen.
Yellow fever virus, vector Aedes mosquito. Effects and symptoms: fever, jaundice, vomiting. Amoebic dysentery. Pathogen Entamoeba, a protozoa. Vector houseflies. Effects and symptoms: abdominal pain, severe diarrhea, blood and mucus in stools. Sleeping sickness. Pathogen Trypanosoma, a protozoa. Vector tsetse fly. Effects and symptoms: fever, rash, fatigue. Impacts lymphatic and nervous systems, mental decline, increased sleep. Filariasis. Pathogen Wuchereria bancrofti, a roundworm vector Culex mosquito. Effects and symptoms: thickening of skin and swelling in arms, legs, and genitalia due to fluid retention in tissues. Plague. Pathogen Yersinia pestis bacteria. Vector rat flea. Effects and symptoms: swollen, painful lymph nodes in groin, neck, or armpits, sudden fever and chills, headache. Rabies hydrophobia. Pathogen rhabdovirus. Vector saliva of infected animals such as dogs. Effects and symptoms: affects the nervous system, leading to mental disorders, convulsions, spasms, and